Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. Morant with it. Rebounded by Covington. Westbrook surveying the D. Covington a screen on Kennard. Beyond the arc. It's stolen by Adams. Now Morant. Pass to Adams. In the corner, Kennard with it. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Kennard, we see you rocking the rim. My goodness, a little bounce.
Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
Stolen by Zubac. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
You love the quickness that Russell Westbrook gets into in the catch-and-shoot opportunities. Rise and fire, young sir.
Jackson kicks to Kennard. Jackson setting the pick here for Kennard. Jackson misses. For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Zubac, a screen on Bain. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Covington. Lets it go from deep. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
And Memphis turns it over again.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. George against Bain. George looking around. Zubac with the screen for George. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up.
There are nights where it's impossible to stop Paul George. He is such a strong guy who knows how to convert through these plays.
There's Morant. Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass him.
Westbrook drives in. Outside for George. Knocks down the 3 ball. George has got 9.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Morant outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And here is Los Angeles now. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, jacks up a 3. Zubac in the post. Kennard covering. Yep, that one goes. Zubac has got his second basket of the game.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
A shot by George, wide open. No good on the 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Morant with it. Westbrook picks him up. Morant passes to Bain. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Well, the length of Paul George, creating opportunities for his team. He covers an awful lot of ground with that wingspan.
Kennard up top. He's covered by Westbrook, and it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Covington with the steal. The Clippers have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. That free throw good from Leonard.
I think fans can appreciate Kawhi's understated and quiet personality because between the lines there's a level of focus and competitive spirit and most importantly productivity that you can really appreciate.
And George, here we go. And here's Covington from the arc. And Adams sends it back.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers out in front by 17 points at the end of the And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Kennard in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now, here's Bain. No points in the game yet for him. That 3 off the mark. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go, all the way. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 19-point game with the drive. Leonard against Kennard. And George kicks to Zubac. Leonard, that's for 2. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Covington, a screen on Bain. Launches it. That one doesn't go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jackson passes to Adams. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Here's Bain. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Westbrook against Morant. And Westbrook, here we go. Zubac kicks to George. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard, that's for 2. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Leonard's got 5 now.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
Adams down low. Working on Zubac. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First team foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, sometimes we bemoan the lack of physicality in the league these days. That is not something that applies to Mr. Steven Adams.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. They get it back. Kicks it out to Leonard. From deep. It's Covington on the wing. Outside Leonard. They shoot again. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And that's now 7 points for Leonard. George against Morant. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of the game. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Outside Covington. All sorts of time. He makes that one drop. Only a second, 5 tries. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Adams with the screen on George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on George.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
He hits the second from the line. 1:19 left in the first half. Westbrook against Morant. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Morant outside. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Both free throws good from Morant.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
51 seconds left here in the second. Aldama passes to Concho. There's the pick. Nice move. He lays it in.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Leonard. And the rejection by Clark. Brooks dishes to Morant. Fader on the way. Five to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Conchar can't get it to go. Morant against George. The Clippers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Paul George, one of those players the media appreciates because he doesn't give you pat answers. When you ask him a question, he is thoughtful and is honest.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Thanks for the great interview, David.
Your Grizzlies, 18. The Clippers, 34.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Marcus Morris is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Plumlee. And it's Highland in at the 1. Bain looking around. Morant outside. Looking to end his cold spell. And he sinks the layup. Morant's got 5.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Here's Highland to the middle. It's Powell on the wing. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
First team foul.
Now, Norman Powell knows his role, and that is to be aggressive on the offensive end. Great job drawing contact.
Good on the second free throw. And he makes all three. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Payne for three. And the Grizzlies get it back. Passes it to Kennard. Jackson a screen on Powell. Kennard's shot is off. Clippers leading by 20. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Grizzlies. Plumlee sets the pick for Gordon. Hands it from downtown. Gordon's got himself on the board with three there.
And so many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
And Morant throws it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Payne against Powell. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Well, we know this about Marcus Morris. If you give him an opportunity, regardless if it's inside or outside the arc, he's going to take it.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged the bullet there.
Sweet move and finished up by Morant.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Highland from outside off the mark. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 19.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Into the lane. Powell, no one around him. Knocked loose, and he stays with it. And Plumlee kicks to Gordon. Trains the three-pointer. Gordon's got 6.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Morant with a wide-open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Highland's shot is good.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Payne passes to Adams. 51 seconds left in the third. Payne for three. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Adams.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
And here's Morant. He's got 12. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. 26 seconds left in the third.
Set up.
Brooks against Gordon. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Elbow shot is on the way. And it's Gordon missing.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And so it's Los Angeles with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Clippers leading by 18. They've got Brooks. He's out there with Jones. And it's Clark in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
My goodness, you better get out of the way. Westbrook driving inside, rises up for the slam.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. George with the ball. And no good that time. The Grizzlies shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. On the wing, Jones. And it's sent back by George.
Well, this is what makes Paul George special. Elite two-way plays. And that send-it back block sends a message to the offense. I'm here tonight, folks.
George with the ball. And it's good, 2 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the chart.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
All spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And Westbrook, here we go, outside for George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Jones dishes to Clark. And then jammed down as he goes right over. He beats Zubac.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Westbrook kicks to Covington. Fires for 3. Conchar pulls it in. The Grizzlies trail by 20. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Westbrook against Morant. Outside Westbrook. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Payne for 3. And the rejection by Leonard. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Outside, Payne. Adams, the pass to Morant. Leonard with the steal. And here we go. George heading to the hoop.
Look out.
I mean, that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Covington kicks to Zubac. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Jackson. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
From the corner, and it's Leonard missing. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Up top, Morant, defended by George.
And relentless in his attack. Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
George against Bain. Fade away. And finished off by Westbrook.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, executions by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for George.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Takes it out to Covington. Shoots the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now here's Morant for three. Drills the three-pointer.
Hard to guard that. Morant really testing the limitations of his shooting there. But hey, he nailed it.
Here's George. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Count it.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Morant against George. And it's Morant missing. Here's Leonard. Morant with the steal. Jackson from long range. Misses. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just...
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
night. We've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. And it's Jokic in at the 5.
Want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
Murray for 3, and the three-pointer goes.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Murray against Morant. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Gordon. And there's the drive. And Gordon with the big finish.
Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over a mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
Here's Jackson. Fires the 3. Jokic grabs the board. Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, BA, they execute in the half courts. It's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
Now here's Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Jokic the screen. From the arc. And another 3 for Denver.
The big man from deep, Jokic's ability to sink threes, it really does allow him to space the floor for his teammates.
Left side Bane. On the wing, Brooks. Fires it. Can't get it to drop. And Denver the other way now. Right side, Porter. Porter with a screen on Jackson. Here's Jokic. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
The drive by Morant. Goes back up. And there's the play by Adams inside.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Murray against Morant. And it's Murray finishing it off.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode. You know, one measure of Nikola Jokic's growth as a player is his triple-double tally. I mean, he's already among the NBA career leaders in that category.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Adams with a screen on Murray. Morant against Murray. It's deflected.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfect. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Murray finds Porter. 15 seconds left now in the first quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis' ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter here. Morant, the pass to Adams. Outside Bain. He got it off in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 4. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them.
Oh, hey, how about that? Big time right there, big time.
Whoa. I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Here's Porter. Out to Gordon. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Trailing by 2. The drive by Morant. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Gordon with a screen on Brooks. And then Porter with the dunk.
Hey, get this guy in the dunk contest. Porter Jr. capable of some nasty throwdown.
Payne with a screen on Murray. Here he goes. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And the dunk by Jokic.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
Jackson outside. And they recover it. Outside for Brooks. Outside Morant. 6 on the shot clock. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Morant against Murray. Pass to Jokic. And there's the drive. And Jokic throws it down.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Here's Bain. Here's Jackson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Bryant, he's checked in for Denver. Green comes in for Gordon. Murray against Jones. Back to Bryant. Here's the screen by Bryant. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And the league saw a dramatic rise in the number of take fouls to stop the fast break. Clark, was the time right to make a change?
No doubt about it, B.A. Anything that slows down the game in an artificial manner needs to be eliminated from the game. So I think it was overdue, but the fact that they got to this point is good.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. Here's Caldwell Pope. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Jackson the screen. Kennard outside. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is. I like the setup there. Green with a really rock-solid pick.
Jackson, the pass to Jones. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Brown, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Denver has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Jackson outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
What a display of court awareness from Jackson. Coaches value guys who can effectively execute in pick and rolls.
Here's Kennard. Yep, that one goes.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Jackson, the pass to Green. Jeff Green entered the NBA in 2008 as a small forward.
Yeah, and you know, as the game has changed, BA, so has Green's position. You know, he mostly played the 4. Sometimes he's a 5. But really what makes him valuable is his versatility, his toughness, and that's allowed him to have a long career. And he knows how to battle bigger guys and help his team.
Clark is checked in for Tillman. Back to Morant. Stolen by Jackson. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And here's Brown for 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Brown's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Brown passes to Jackson. Green for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so we wrap up the first half. Okay. All right, good stuff, Allie.
39.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Green for 3. Oh, stolen by Morant. And here's the fast break. Pass to Adams. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Nikola Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Gordon comes in for Green. Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. Gordon with a steal. Denver has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Murray. They're running. Here's Caldwell Pope. Good. And Brown gets the assist. And now it's a 12-point Nugget lead.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Morant against Murray. Here's Adams. The rebound by Murray. Denver's got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Brown passes to Jokic. Brown, a screen on Adams. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Memphis.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Morant with it. Checked by Murray. The three from Bain. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson. And here's Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Blocked! Jokic against Adams. Gordon with a screen on Adams. Jokic passes to Murray. Drives to the hoop. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Wide open look. Kick out to Brown. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. And commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:51 left in the third quarter. Jokic finds Brown. Back to Jokic. Stolen by Jackson.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset.
Bain, no good. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Greg.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Morant, the pass to Adams. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Adams has got 8 points.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
And here's Jokic outside. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the paint. Here's Adams. Uses the glass on the layup. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
Brown passes to Jokic. Morant against Murray. Back to Jokic. Fade away. Oh, another miss by Jokic.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
He's off on the first. A different look for Denver. Smith, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Jackson in for Jamal Murray. 20 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Smith against Bain. Lets it go from 11. Stolen by Jackson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And so it's the Denver Nuggets up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They just can't miss.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Nuggets. Reggie Jackson out there with Ish Smith. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's Gordon in at the power forward. Gordon against Jackson. 6 to shoot. Back to Adams. Hauled in by Brown.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's the screen by Bryant. Brown passes to Gordon. And the dunk to to finish it off. A beauty.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Denver?
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Brown. There's Jackson with the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Brooks, covered by Smith. And the dunk by Jackson.
What confidence from Jackson there. Just taking it right at the defense and overpowering them.
Michael Porter Jr. First personal.
Here's Smith. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Now Bryant. Pass to Gordon. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist.
Gordon is one of those guys who loves physical contact. He's really skilled at finishing over difficult defense.
Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His third personal foul.
And he makes the first. Green's checked in for Gordon.
Line for the Grizzlies, John Morant.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. The Nuggets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Green with a screen on Morant. Jackson, the pass to Smith. Three-pointer. Shot clock at 6. Green finds Smith. Over Bain. No good off the back of the rim. And Memphis shooting is around 55% so far. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Jackson, pass to Bryant. On the wing, Green. Smith outside. Outside for Green. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
And an intentional foul right there. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Jokic is checked in for Bryant. Gordon comes in for Green. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Smith. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Jackson.
Out of bounds. Still Grizzlies ball.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Bain. Not a lot of room. 5 on the clock. Here's Morant.
Man, I like that defense from Gordon. He's a guy that makes you uncomfortable if he's guarding you.
And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And then Porter with the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And Morant drops them both. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Here's Jokic. Shoots over Jackson. Jokic finds Porter. Back to Jokic. Left side Porter. Clock at 6. And he drives in. And then Porter with the dunk.
A pretty comfortable win for them in this one. Great effort. Pays off for the Nuggets.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Nikola Jokic.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
Gordon with a screen on Bain. Misses the 3.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Oh, they get a hand on it. Murray with it. Shot from the top of the key. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you...
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. And George kicks to Covington. George looking over the floor. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Now Jokic to the paint. Gordon against George. Outside, Porter shoots a fader. Denver with a new 14. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Here's George. Now the pass to Zubac. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And George kicks to Leonard. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Nuggets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
GA, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
Here's Leonard, following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Can't fault the play call, even though he couldn't convert. That's a good shot.
And finished off by Porter.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Here's George. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Los Angeles with another miss.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Porter, a screen on George. Here's Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on George.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Jokic passes to Gordon. Back to Jokic, stolen by Zubac. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
He is absolutely not afraid of anybody. Russ takes on anyone, anywhere, and plays with such tenacity.
And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world.
Now George, following the 3-point attempt by Jamal Murray. And it's George missing. Caldwell Pope with it. George picks him up. Jokic sets the screen for Porter. And a miss there on the triple. Clippers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Westbrook. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And a guy who blocks few shots, KCP stepping up and gets all of that one.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Over to the left wing. Covington with the steal. Westbrook drives in. Outside for George. From the arc. That shot no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nuggets lead by 1.
And your Clippers UCC.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Murray in at the point guard. And that one's good by Porter.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
That ties the game. George has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Jokic passes to Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. 6 points for Michael Porter. And the West, you know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Jokic finds Caldwell Pope, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Jokic, with that incredible vision, quickly spots the open man.
Murray against Westbrook. Here's Zubac. Lets it go. Westbrook wide open. He fires. And the shot is long. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Kicks it out to Gordon. Got a piece of it. Murray outside. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Jokic passes to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Outside, George. Zubac, a screen on Gordon. George passes to Zubac. Nobody near Leonard. And another 3 for the Clippers. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes. Finishing that possession with an exclamation mark. Kawhi making his presence felt.
And finished off by Porter.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
To the middle. Wide open look here for Murray. Drills it from outside. Now it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
And the backbone of Murray's game is that ability to scorch you from distance.
Down low, here's Covington. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Murray kicks to Green. Here's Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the ceiling is so high for Porter. A versatile, effective forward who does so many things well.
A different look for Denver. Bruce Brown comes in for Caldwell Pope, and it's Jackson in for Murray. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the final. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
George against Brown. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Paul George.
One of George's main strengths, able to stretch the floor with his outside shooting.
Green dishes to Porter. Shakes him, and it's good on the way in. Porter's got 12.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Covington, a screen on Jackson. Takes it out to Covington. Stolen by Jackson. Outside, Porter. Bryant with a screen on Leonard. Back to Jackson. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The Nuggets, 26.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Michael Porter.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Plumlee. Norman Powell is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Gordon. And it's Highland in at the point. Green passes to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Here's Highland to the inside. Here's Plumlee. Pass to Highland. And here is Powell. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the high post. It's Reggie Jackson with the rebound.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Pass to Green. Powell against Gordon. Here's Bryant. The fadeaway. And he gets it to go. Bryant's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nuggets.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Highland. A three-pointer, no good. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Nuggets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Brown feeling it out a bit. Feeds it to Green. Back to Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Inside, here's Gordon, the shape. And it's good on the layup.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
And here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Bryant. Shoots. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Morris with a screen on Jackson. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Eric Gordon.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Here's Jackson. He feeds it to Bryant. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in. And the Nuggets lead by 6. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Powell for 3. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Nuggets leading by 6. Bryant looking over the floor. Jackson down low. He's guarded by Plumlee. Gordon dishes to Green. Outside for Jackson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Gordon against Brown. Outside Gordon. From past the arc. They grab their own miss. In the corner, it's Morris. Morris with a screen on Brown. Highland. And Morris throws it down.
And sporting those broad shoulders, Morris setting that solid pick, then rolling hard for the quick catch and finish.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Clippers have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for the years to come.
Denver making a switch here. Jokic, he's checked in for Bryant. Michael Porter comes in for Jeff Green. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Brown. And Murray subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. His three-pointers off the mark. Gordon inside. And we've reached the end of the third. Nuggets lead by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Denver with the ball. So on the floor for Denver. Murray and Caldwell-Pope, the guards. Green is out there with Jokic. And it's Porter in at the small forward.
And when Jokic drives, he's like a freight train with that great physical ability, able to kind of push the defense wherever he wants them to go.
And stolen by Murray. Caldwell-Pope with it. Westbrook picks him up. And Green launches it from deep. Outside for Murray. From outside the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Murray's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Denver.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
The Nuggets leading by 8. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Back to Jokic. In the corner, Murray with it. Three-pointer. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. And that one's good, Jokic.
And that's just good physical play by Jokic. Goes hard on the offensive glass there for the second chance hoop.
And the pass to Westbrook. Leonard inside. Porter's there. Clock at 6. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
It feels like Kawhi never takes a false step. Everything he does is with purpose.
Jokic passes to Porter. Back to Jokic. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Zubac with the screen for George. Covington in the corner. Outside Westbrook. Covington a screen on Murray. Westbrook finds Covington. Shoots. Murray with the defensive effort. The Nuggets leading by 11. Green with a screen for Caldwell Pope. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic on top. Back to Murray. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
George dishes to Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. Leonard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Clippers. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. With the fadeaway. Green against Westbrook. Covington in the corner. Buries it from three-point range.
And we don't see Covington shoot from the corner a lot, but he looks confident bombing it from there.
Jokic with the screen on Westbrook. Murray kicks to Jokic. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. George against Murray. Takes a three. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Paul George.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
The kick out to Porter. 55 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket.
Back to Leonard. Porter with a block. And here's the break. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Jokic sets the screen for Caldwell Pope. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
George, that's a two-pointer. A three from Leonard. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Trying to ice this one, Kawhi showing his evolution as a closer.
To the inside, Porter, money!
Just refusing to back down when the spotlight's brightest. Porter outstanding at taking over here in the clutch.
So the Nuggets win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really...
All right, David, great.
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Now here's Bain. Fires the three. Kicks it out to Jackson. There's the triple. Jackson on the wing for three. And another miss by Memphis.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Morant against Westbrook. And the dunk by Leonard.
Trust Westbrook to spot those holes in the defense, picking up an easy dime off a wide open man.
Outside Morant, into the lane. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. On offense, here are the Clippers. Westbrook outside. Out to Covington. This one for three. It's not going to go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Right side Morant with the drive.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Covington, a screen on Bain. George against Bain. Picked by Covington. It's George with the drive. Count the basket.
A wing not afraid to mix it up inside. PG-13 finishing down low.
Here's Morant. Driving. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Now here's George. Here's Zubac. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Puts up a three. Takes a three. Fires in the triple.
And it's big whenever Russ connects from deep. Needs to keep working on developing this shot.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
Whoa!
Oh, my goodness!
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. George passes to Zubac. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Zubac, screen. And Morant clears the board.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Imposing his will out there. PG-13. Love to see him attack the rim like that.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. That's going to send Ja Morant to the line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Westbrook with it. Checked by Brooks. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Dillon Brooks. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
Now here's Jackson. Oh, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Bain. Pass to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
And Morant drops them both. The Clippers have gone 6 of 11 so far. It's George with the drive. Out to Covington. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. The offensive rebound. Pass to Covington. Zubac with it. The 3 is up. Brooks with the rebound. Now here's Morant. Takes the 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
Yeah, just an outstanding defender.
George's plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's the Grizzlies up 3. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
The defensive versatility Covington provides is huge. He's able to guard multiple positions with his length and speed.
Now here's Leonard. Here's Covington. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Plumlee's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Payne against George. Westbrook, the pass to Covington. 6 to shoot. Plumlee, a screen on Brooks. For 3, Covington.
Not easy escaping Adams' wingspan as a defender. His reach helps him stay on top of you.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Plumlee. George for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the jam.
John Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
Out to Covington. Fires from deep. Oh, stolen by Morant. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Transition basketball. The most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Let's hear it, fans. Time to get loud for your Clippers.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
Let's hear it for your Clippers.
Westbrook against Morant. Westbrook outside. Inside. Covington. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Brooks a screen on Covington. Jackson for three. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, Jackson has become a threat from range, taking and making those shots more consistently.
For 3, Covington. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Covington's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now here's Adams. The 3 from Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Westbrook against Moran. Can't hit that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Up ahead. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
George against Moran. To the middle. Tipped. And it's stolen by Plumlee. In transition, here come the Clippers. The finish. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum, stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
Now Bain, the 3 is up, bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Covington, a screen on Moran. Outside Covington. No good there. Good work defensively by Brooks. Pass to Bain. Here's Adams. And so it's Memphis going into the break up.
Score. Your Clippers, 23. The Grizzlies, 35.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
They've got Eric Gordon. Marcus Morris out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Highland in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
Mark no good on that one. Kennard on the wing. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
Morris, a screen on Jones. To the paint. Morris down low. He's against Tillman. For 3, Gordon. Aldama grabs the board. Memphis has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Tillman. Here's Aldama. Tillman with a screen. And here's Clark. Shoots over Powell. Here's Tillman out to the wing. Here's the 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Morris sets a screen. Here's Highland. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The shot to stop the run. And And they get it back. Gordon against Kennard. Fires the three. Kept alive. Clark on the double. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kennard. Gordon against Kennard. Morris sets a screen. Pass to Plumlee. Clock at 4. Tries yet again. It's rebounded by Memphis. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. To the inside. Clark, no good. The Clippers have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Gordon outside. Back to Morris. Pass to Highland. Morris, a screen on Jones. Highland drills it from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Kennard. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Tillman. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
For three, Powell. Here's Plumlee. The kick out to Morris. Let's go with a three. Nails it from three. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Nice shot by Kennard.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Plumlee passes to Morris. From behind the arc. Hits the trifecta. Morris has got 6 here in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Gordon left side. Back to Morris. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Memphis. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Here's Powell. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
You know Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Westbrook outside. Stolen by Bane. Outside Morant. Right wing. Jackson outside. Back to Adams. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 21. Here's Westbrook. He's got 7. George for 3. Offensive board. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Zubac's inside. Defended by Jackson. For 3, George knocks down the long J. George has got 7 points.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Jackson with a screen on George. George with the block. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Grizzlies, Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Morant against George. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
First team foul.
Los Angeles shooting 40% so far in this one. Out to Leonard from downtown. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Morant against Leonard. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Leonard passes to Covington. A rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Fires from the wing. Adams finds Jackson. Takes it inside. That's good from Adams on the assist from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Back to Covington. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And the Clippers miss again. Memphis has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Westbrook, the pass to Covington. Now here's Zubac. All sorts of time. It's good.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
Morant, no good. The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Down low. And that one's good. Covington.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Back to Morant. And here's Bane. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Inside. It's stolen by Leonard. Covington with it. He's picked up by Bane. It's George on the wing. Hits a three-pointer.
And this is what makes George a star. His confidence rising and firing off the catch.
And the Grizzlies call time here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep throwing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Yep, that one goes.
A big target with good hands. Jackson doing damage in the pick and roll.
Zubac with a screen on Bane. For 3, George. Outside Covington. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Covington's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Got a hand on it. George with it. He's picked up by Bane. Pass to Leonard. The 3-ball. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
With a smooth jumper and unwavering confidence, Leonard's able to consistently convert from downtown.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. There's a minute 12 left in the 4th. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. And foul call. Almost got it to go in. But he'll go to the line for 2. On Robert Covington.
Putting his 6'11" frame to use Jackson's a low down low. Good luck stopping it.
And so Jackson nails both of them. A minute 4 left in the final quarter. Covington, a screen on Bane. For 3, George. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant.
Morant with the slam. They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
The physicality of George, his coaches and teammates encourage him to attack and draw contact.
And so he hits both. Morant with it. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. From deep three-point range, they get the rebound. Kicks it out to Jackson. Adams with a screen on Covington. There's Jackson with the three. Leonard pulls down the board. It's George on the wing. Brooks defending. Stolen by Bane. And here's Morant outside. It's off. And so it's Memphis winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to...
matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Pass to Jokic. Porter, a screen on Jackson. Here's Jokic. Here's Porter. Good. Nice job down low.
You just don't say it much for a center, but high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
Morant outside. Out to Brooks. Bain against Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Brooks for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. That's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Playing games at altitude here in Denver, Brent. How does it affect the player?
Well, you could say it's mental, but I can tell you from experience, Kevin, it is physical. I mean, it does hit you. And you got to get past that early burn before you can get back into the endurance part of your conditioning.
And Jokic signed a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise. And that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
Jokic gives you such a great foundation out there. He stays so level-headed. That's the kind of leader that this team has been feeding off of. As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Morant drives in.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Jokic passes to Caldwell Pope. Jokic with his screen on Bain. Back to Jokic. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Murray against Morant. Brooks outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Gordon. The rebound by Steven Adams.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Jackson a screen on Murray. Morant with a wide open look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. Gordon the pass to Jokic. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. The pass to Bain. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
He's just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Jokic. And finished off by Porter.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Brooks. The 3. Good on the three-point shot.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now here's Murray. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there at his size with that kind of touch. That is money.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Gordon. Gordon with the screen from Murray. Back to Gordon. It's stolen by Adams. It's Morant with the drive. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Morant's got 8.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Gordon kicks to Caldwell Pope. Gordon with a screen on Bane. Caldwell Pope and Jokic wide open. He shoots. And again, Denver with the triple.
Jokic's decision making is absolutely elite. Taking that catch and shoot that time.
With 1 on the clock, and that concludes a back and forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Nuggets ahead. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Morant is out there with Kennard. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the 3 spot. Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now, because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from 2-point land, 3-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots. Good shot contest as Bryant used his wingspan.
Porter with the steal.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
Jackson misses. Memphis trailing here. Jones looking for an opening. To the paint. Clark outside. Clark sets a screen for Kennard. 5 on the clock. Denver grabs the miss.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his first foul. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Denver.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, Jamal Murray.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. It's up a 3, and the 3 ball is good. Murray's got his first 3 points of the game.
Ooh, and I love that spread. That's Murray's bread and butter, stretching out the defense. He was way behind the arc.
Passes it to Aldama. 3-pointer. That shot, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. From deep 3-point range. And again, Denver with the triple.
And Murray showing it all here. An exceptional player attacking while he's in the open floor.
And hey, what a career Caldwell Pope has had to this point.
He's been such a great complimentary guard. He just takes care of the ball. He shoots well all over the floor. He's a 3-point threat. He certainly accepts the responsibility and the challenge defensively. He's carved out a career, and it's going to get longer.
2 on the clock. It's stolen by Bryant. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Porter passes to Caldwell Pope. Back to Porter. Green with a screen for Porter. Another 3 for Denver.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Porter. Morant against Murray. Here's Morant. Brooks finds Morant. To the middle, looking for Adams. He gets it there. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And the Nuggets making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, Reggie Jackson.
Here's Murray. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Outside Jackson. Green with a screen on Bane. The kick out to Bryant. Jeff Green on the wing. Murray against Morant. Over Bain.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And it's Green missing. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant right side. Here's Adams. And that one drops.
And Steven Adams just a wrecking ball down there with his size and strength in the offensive glass.
Murray the pass to Bryant. Back to Murray. Bryant with a screen for Murray. Trains it from beyond the arc. Murray's got the lead up to 11 now for Denver.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You need to see him give up in that situation.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Here's Jackson. There's the dish to Bryant. They kick it out to Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
For the Nuggets, Jokic comes in for Bryant, and it's Ish Smith in for Murray. Here's Bain. Launches a three. Jokic grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Jackson. The Nuggets with another miss. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 10. Adams with the screen on Smith. Morant passes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
There is some fluidity for a guy that size in Steven Adams. He's a legitimate option rolling to the basket.
Jackson against Jokic. Green passes to Jokic. From outside the arc. Hands it from downtown. Jokic has got 11 points.
No problem stretching the floor as Jokic steps back for one.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
Your Nuggets, 31. The Grizzlies, 20.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on, he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far, all of his have been on point.
Green is out there with Jokic. Then it's Smith. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Jackson in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Back to Green. Over Brooks. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Morant outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And here's Morant. He's got 11. He takes it in.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
Grizzlies have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Denver. Both free throws good from Morant. Here's Smith. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Gordon. And foul on the and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Denver. Jamal Murray comes in for Smith.
Well, with Aaron Gordon, it's really never been a question of his talent. It really comes down to him consistently staying on the floor and being able to develop all that versatility that he does have.
Brooks finds Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Morant passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
In the corner, Murray with it. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Back to Jokic. Round the pass to Jokic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
There's so much about Nikola Jokic that is special. For a 5-man, it doesn't really matter any position, but his ability to crank out those triple-doubles might just take the cake.
Jokic does produce triple-doubles at a near record rate.
So in his 500th game, Jokic got his 71st triple-double. Only Oscar Robertson and Magic Johnson recorded more triple-doubles in their first 500 games. Think about that. As a center, he was doing that. Just truly unstoppable at times.
And it's Gordon missing. The Grizzlies trail by 9. It's Morant with the drive. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Shot from 12. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Jackson can contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the Nuggets making a change here. Porter's checked in. Murray against Morant. Now, here's Jokic. He's got 13.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Here's Morant. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Back to Adams. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the bucket. Adams has got 6.
There's the willingness to compete from Steven Adams right there. Finishes through contact.
Caldwell Pope with it. Now defended by Adams. Caldwell Pope against Bain. Kicks it out to Gordon. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Jeff Green is checked in for Denver. Murray outside. The Nuggets with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant outside. Outside, Bain. Plays it up and banks it in. Bain's got his second bucket.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Gordon kicks to Porter. Gordon with a screen on Brooks. Porter passes to Gordon. Can they get it?
One thing about Aaron Gordon that stands out is his insane athleticism. He's capable of some incredible dunks. And because he attacks that rim with such ferocity, it makes it special to see him go to the rim.
Jokic has checked in for Green. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. 46 seconds left to play here in the third. Gets it to go. That one good from Tillman.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And it's Jokic missing. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside, Jones. Clark finds Kennard. From past the arc. It's not going to go for him. For Denver, they've gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Now Murray. 9 points in the game so far. The third quarter comes to a close. Nuggets lead by 4. And time for the short break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He said, we're getting some looks on the 3, but we're not connecting. But don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence. Guys?
Thank you, David. Porter, no luck.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Morant. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jackson. The Nuggets moving the ball around, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
A really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
Now here's Morant for 3. Denver leading by 4. And it's Gordon with the finish.
And that is a merciless dunk coming from Aaron Gordon.
Morant with it. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside for Jackson. Memphis the rebound. Now the pass to Bain. Adams sets the pick for Bain. Back to Brooks. Off target from outside. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Gordon. Left side, Jordan. Caldwell Pope against Bain. Brooks misses.
Grizzlies foul. Dylan Brooks.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Well, it's one thing in a game to do a great job of drawing fouls, but going to the free throw line and delivering, that's another.
Back to Jordan. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot. Left side, Gordon. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Nuggets with some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Porter. And Murray's subbed in for Reggie Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Morant. Down low, Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And it's 8 points for Steven Adams.
How about Steven Adams coming through? Give him a chance.
And here's Jokic. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Jokic.
And if you're a defender and you're leaning just a little bit, Jokic is going to take advantage of you.
Free throw, good. Jokic. And the Nuggets making a change here. Porter's checked in, and Jokic drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Inside, here's Adams, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Porter.
Well, love the aggressive play here from Adams. He gets the shot he wants, and now another opportunity to challenge himself at the free throw line.
And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. Murray looking around. Jokic has a two-pointer. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Jokic is rolling, and you can see the coaching staff over there applauding everything he's doing.
Now, here's Morant for three. Jackson from long range. Denver leading by 9. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Jokic. Fades back, and Denver again with the bucket.
Yeah, letting it live. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Morant outside. And it's Brooks in the corner. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Murray. Denver needs to get off his shot. From deep, Jokic. Another miss by Jokic. And so here's Memphis. It's Morant with the drive.
Oh boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Jamal Murray.
Both free throws good from Morant. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart.
He did not do that. He did not just do that. Not a lot of places on the floor where Jokic cannot do this kind of damage. He does it with the 3-ball.
This is it to Brooks. Back to Adams. Murray against Morant. It's Brooks on the wing. Outside Jackson. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love it.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David...
coming up. Great to have you with us. This is, well, Grant, we've got two savvy veteran teams on the court. So you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Uncovered. And it's Jokic missing.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
George outside. Pass to Leonard. Six on the shot clock. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Oh, George with a steal. There's the three. Gordon pulls it in.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it. Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
And here's Jokic. Shoots over Zubac. That one's wide left. And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a three-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
To the inside. Here's George. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs for us.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Well, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Zubac with a screen on Murray. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
The three, George. Out to Covington, beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Oh, smart positioning by Covington. Just utilizing the corner to find a three-point opportunity.
Pass to Gordon. Oh, okay then. And he dumps it down.
Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
Jokic with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Outside Porter. Jokic with a screen on George. And here's Porter outside. Drains the triple. Porter's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Murray against Westbrook. Pass to Covington. Leonard outside. 4-3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Yeah, just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a 3 of his own. Beautiful.
Jokic finds Gordon. Back to Jokic. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Murray. From outside, off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
George against Murray. 6 to shoot. Leonard for 3. Here's Zubac. Porter against Leonard. Launches a 3. Zubac. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. He has 6.
While he is deliberate, Kawhi Leonard reads the defense and knows when and where to put a pass. That was beautifully done.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Caldwell Pope. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Clippers on top. They lead by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And so in the game for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
George outside. Three-pointer. Out to Leonard from deep. And it's Denver with a rebound. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Gordon. Lets the 3 fly. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Gordon's got 7 points in the game.
You see, before you could give Aaron Gordon a cushion from deep. At this point, though, he has honed that part of his arsenal.
Zubac with a screen on Gordon. For 3, Covington. Now here's George. The 3. Sinks it from distance. 5 points in the game.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Murray. He takes it in. Oh, he used that pick to get in close.
You see the speed there. Love watching Murray go right towards the rim and convert.
For the Nuggets, Jordan's checked in for Nikola Jokic, and Green is subbed in for Gordon. So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto, and Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
Here's Caldwell Pope, hounded by Westbrook. Murray, no good. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Covington passes to Zubac. Leonard against Porter. Leonard outside. Just 5 to shoot. Zubac inside. Covered by Jordan. Covington. The shot misses. Now Denver takes it the other way. Jordan the screen. Here's Caldwell Pope. Out to the right wing. From 17. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Leonard finds Covington. Back to Leonard. Robbed. Pass to Porter. 1:41 left in the second period. Leonard against Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. The drive by Porter. Deflected. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league. But boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Jackson, pass to Green. And 1:01 left in the second quarter. Back to Jordan. Looking to end the drought. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it for the Nuggets. Jokic comes in for Jordan. And it's Brown in for Porter Jr.
Bruce Brown.
54 seconds left in the first half. Pass to George. The three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Now here's Brown. Green finds Brown. Back to Green. Over Leonard. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Man, the defender really went after him.
No good on the second free throw. The Clippers in the lead. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And George gets it to go on the assist by Zubac. George has got 5 points now in the quarter. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Caldwell Pope. George defending. Back to Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. To the paint. Jokic. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Jokic has got 5.
He is just an excellent pick-and-roll option. Jokic always uses his high basketball IQ to find...
Okay, Ali, appreciate it.
The Clippers, 29. Put your hands together and be loud for the Jabberwockies.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, we've seen Ivica Zubac really having a great game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Reggie Jackson out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then there's Jeff Green. And it's Jokic in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. Here's George to the wing, right side. Here's Covington. Jokic grabs the board. The Nuggets trail. Brown against Leonard. Brown passes to Jokic. Jokic the screen. And Brown with the stuff.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
Out to Covington, launches it, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
3 points.
Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Caldwell Pope. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Caldwell Pope's gotten his second bucket.
Well, Jokic is the passing big man. The assist he racks up from his position or something else.
Leonard can't get it to go.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
From outside the arc, he drops it from range. Leonard's got 6 points.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble? It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Kicks it to George. Pass to Zubac. Westbrook outside. Zubac against Jokic. Zubac's shot is off. Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
BA, I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
It's good on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 8.
As Kawhi likes to say, board man gets paid.
Pass to Jokic. Jacks up a 3. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Gets the 3 to fall. Give him 8.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a big man with versatility. Jokic is showing that he's such a threat from any range.
Here's Highland. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Jokic. And there's the rejection.
Well, Marcus Morris, the frame and the length to block shots, that's pretty.
And Jokic throws it down.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, BA.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Pass to Morris. Here's Highland. Out to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Bryant, he's checked in for Jokic. Gordon comes in for Green. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Murray subbed in for Jackson. And the basket by Plumlee.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Outside, Brown. Goes up on the wing. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Murray brings the double. Porter with the steal. 36 seconds left in the third. Back to Gordon. Driving it. Oh, hey! How about that?
Well, this is all Aaron Gordon needs, right? Just a little space to run and forget about it.
Pass to Highland. Gordon on the wing. Fires for 3. Clippers keep it alive. Here's Highland. Morris on the wing. 5 to shoot. No good from outside. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Clippers on top. They lead by 4. And we're just moments. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Let's give a warm welcome to Nuggets Dynasty.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Leonard's gone 4 for 9 from the field. Here's Caldwell Pope. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Gordon can't hit.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Leonard. George passes to Westbrook. Over to the wing. Outside Covington. Shot clock at 6. Knocked loose. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And stolen by Covington. On the take. George outside. Out to Covington. Lets it go from deep. He can't get it to go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Jokic passes to Gordon. Jokic with a screen on Covington. Back to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Gordon on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Murray. There's the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Westbrook finds Covington. Back to Westbrook. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Jokic passes to Murray. Now Jokic. Outside Porter. To the inside. Covington against Gordon. Left side Porter. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Jokic. Oh, Covington with a block.
So disruptive at the defensive end. Look in the box score, and Covington will be the source of blocks and steals consistently.
That's good from George. Brown, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And that's good as he hits both shots.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
And this is why they go to Murray in critical spots of the game. He just knows how to come through.
Ooh. George's shot is good.
That's what you expect from your leader. Paul George stays calm and doesn't get overwhelmed by the moment.
And Brown with the stuff.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack. That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity. Aaron Gordon in a big moment, unafraid to deliver. How pretty is that?
1:41 left in the fourth. For 3, Covington. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
3 points.
And the Clippers lead by 6.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Westbrook right side. Pass to Covington. Down low. And the jam by Covington.
What a shot from Covington. You better be confident to take that shot.
Back to Brown. Now here's Porter. George defending from the arc. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Gordon finds Brown. Gordon with a screen on George. And here's Brown for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Pass to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. Fires the 3. Oh, and Another three for the Clippers.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight. Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Now George. Takes the three. Kicks it out to Westbrook. For three, Covington. No good. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one... Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke,